Louisiana Beer Reviews Great Return IPA. This is a pint can and it was sent to me by Doug in Virginia. Thank you, Doug. 7.5% alcohol. This India Pale Ale is certified kosher by the VAAD. Proudly brewed and canned by Hardywood Park Craft Brewery, Richmond, Virginia. And I've been to Richmond, Virginia. So it's a very dark green, looks black, but it's very dark green. Then it has this aqua or turquoise and the yellow, and it's a fish on there. Richmond is not too far away from the coast. 70 bitterness units. The hops are, now they don't list the malts on the website. They don't give the malt bill. But the hops are Apollo, Cascade, Centennial, Columbus, and Simcoe. It gets on Beer Advocate in 89, very good. 89, or excellent actually. 89 to 91, I'm sorry, 89 on Rapier, 91 in the style, so close there. So a lot of times it'd be wildly different. And then 74 on Untapped. Okay, sorry for that little mix up there. So Louisiana Beer Reviews is going to look at this. Good ratings, so let's see if it's got a date, guys. Yes. 3 months ago. 3 months and 5 days ago. I don't know why it's so hard for people to put dates on cans. Some video reviewers complain about it. I can't blame them. I mean, I make fun, like, put the damn date, and that's, I'll say, it's got no date, guys. But I mean, that's just having fun with that because I agree with the person saying it. I can't argue with that. Put the date. At least put a Best By date. And a lot of beers I get got nothing printed. So, but that's just it's a problem, I guess. And not much has changed in the 12 years I've been seeing that complaint. Okay, it's translucent, but it's not clear. The light comes through it. It's a ivory head, thick head of foam. There's a few little bubbles breaking off and ascending, but not a lot of bubble action at all in here. All right, let's go with the aroma. It's so spicy and herbal in the nose. It smells like spiced white bread. I'm telling you, it's not piney, resiny, fruity, or anything like that. It's just herbs and spices. I'm impressed. Maybe a little, I said white bread. I didn't say about the crust, white bread. Let's go with the taste. I'm really excited about this beer. It has a herbal flavor. It's spicy, but they don't add spices, but it tastes spicy from that wonderful combination of A, C, and S hops. And some kind of pale malts, obviously. The bitterness is there too. I think the bitterness is going to build. It's not going to be overwhelmingly bitter, but it's going to be pretty impressively bitter. In the classic IPA, American IPA way. Body is medium. The finish is mostly dry. So the Orange Crush, I was very happy with that one that he sent. He sent the Orange Crush from Virginia. The Assateague IPA, well, that one was very bland, but I tried it. He sent it. It was just something to try. It's like this. It's something to try because we do not currently. That could change next week. Because I've had beers people sent to me in the past where they said, "Oh, I want to send you these beers," and I said, "No, don't worry about it. We might get those here one day." And they say, "Oh no, you'll never see this beer." I say, okay. And I appreciate it. I mean, I don't really like people going to the expense and trouble of sending me beers, but I do appreciate it. I always appreciate it. And but then I've had a few instances where, like almost literally a month later or less, the beer shows up here. And I'm like, well, here it is. I thought you said we were never going to get it. I wish we would get great return. I wish we'd get Heady Topper. Well, I don't think they distribute that around. Pliny the Elder, best IPA I ever tried in my life. So far. Well, there's so many, I can't name them all. It's could go on all day talking about the ones I wish we got. We got pretty good local beers here. Some excellent local craft beer here. A lot of pretty good ones, and there's a whole lot of substandard ones. I'm afraid to say. I'm sad to say, but it could improve. That's it. It's kind of simple. So the white bread, the spiced white bread, sweetness scale. Let's say 3 out of 5 hop cones. Bitterness scale 4 out of 5. 3 out of 5 sugar cubes. Sorry. Sweetness scale 3 out of 5 sugar cubes. Bitterness scale 4 out of 5 hop cones at a minimum. Doesn't seem to be building like I thought though. The bottles look fabulous. I saw somebody doing. I saw on their website pick photos of the bottle. I saw somebody. They got a video review showing those really cool stubby bottles. The can is nice too, of course. Those bottles are dynamite. They had video reviews from what I could find going back 7 years, and Greg's beer reviews had the first, I think, 7 years ago. So I'll be curious to see what he says. And if they have the date back then, I know you'll be happy. And like I said, I'm not ridiculing that because I'm always happy when they have the date. Okay, it's an A beer, no doubt. Now, what number? I try to be accurate with the numbers. Sometimes it changes. Like I'll give a beer a C+. I'll say it's kind of, it's fair, but it's not really good. And then I'll sit down and start writing a review, and as I sip on it, I'll say, okay, yeah, I was missing something here. It's a B-, still not anything to be impressed about. But it'll change, and then people sometimes will point out, well, in your video, you said it was a C+, but I read your written review, and you said B-. What's the problem? What is wrong with your channel? And so forth. I was like, well, once I made the video, it's made, it's recorded. All right? And sometimes I'll try beers again, 5 years later, and I'll give a different score. I never really, I never go and check what I gave it the first time until after I've done the review, and then I might think about it and say, well, what did I give it the last time? Oh, okay, it matches, or it doesn't match. I don't want to be influenced by that. I never read any written reviews for beers until I do my own review. Then I'll go back and check. And I don't watch reviews either in that case either. And I'll go back and watch the reviews and see did they match what I said. Many times yes, sometimes no. And the written reviews, am I pretty much in line with what they're saying? And typically yes, but there are occasions where it's wildly different, but it's not often that happens. So yes, very happy with this. I'm going to go 96 out of 100, 9.6 out of 10. The great IPA style, I would call it. And a great India Pale Ale in that style, the classic American style. So, highly recommended. Don't know the price. Could find out, I guess, if I went on a search. I'm not going to. But, so, thank you again, Doug. I really appreciate it. We have Aldi coming here soon enough, I think. And we'll be dealing with all of their beers. So, Lazy Le Bon Ton Relay, and I'm going to end this review by saying y'all go to Richmond, Virginia, and tour the Hardywood Park Craft Brewery. Hardywood Park Craft Brewery.